One more minute, guys. We'll wait for others to join and then we'll start. Meanwhile, if anyone has any questions, please let me know with related to our previous topics, yesterday's topic, VNET peering, NSG, anything. I hope you can see my screen and you can hear me properly.
Yes, sir.
You can, right?
Yes.
Which screen do you see? Portal? Do you see my portal?
Yeah, when something like this. When
Yeah.
GUID.
Okay. So I'm just waiting for others to join and then we'll start.
Yesterday, which topic was covered, sir? I mean, Monday, Tuesday.
We did VNET peering. Monday we discussed NSG, that how to prevent two subnets to talk to each other. We did that, and then yesterday we did a VNet peering. By default, subnets talk to each other. So Monday we practiced how to stop talking to them. How do we configure so they stop talking to each other? By default, they can talk to each other. If there is any business need where two subnets should not talk to each other, so how to achieve that goal? And VNets, they cannot talk to each other by default. So yesterday we saw if there is a business need that these two VNets should talk to each other, then how to perform. So first one was through NSG. We applied few rules under NSG, and post that yesterday we used VNet peering. So these two services we discussed.
Okay, thank you.
सुहेल भाई इब्राहिम यार, मेरे रिसोर्स में सर्विसेज है कुछ कल के डेमो वीएम आपने डिलीट नहीं किए?
I think I'll have to check. Wait. Yogesh bhai, you also sent a message to me. Sorry, did not get time. Has Yogesh joined? Yes. So I sorry did not get time to check anything.
Yes, yes,
So
I
what was that
was
exactly? What
about
did
to
you?
ask.
Yes, what you wanted me to ask?
Actually एक पूछना था, वो अभी मेरे जस्ट ध्यान में आया, ये फायरवॉल ऑफ करना पड़ेगा क्या ऑल प्रोफाइल के लिए दोनों मशीन पे?
हाँ, फायरवॉल ऑफ करना पड़ेगा.
ओके, वो स्टेप रह गया, मैं भूल गया, पिंग नहीं हो रहा था.
Okay,
सब बनाया
I'll check
मेरे
that.
को.
Let's see that. I told you guys कि सबसे पहले firewall off कर दो. Otherwise ये होता रहेगा. So let me go to your profile and your resource group and we'll check. Did you delete it already?
No, shut down किया. It's in shutdown state.
I don't see it in.
Directory is different. A different directory.
Okay, you are in multiple directories or?
No, I am only in the other directory.
This one, I guess.
Yes, second one, yes.
So let's see, we'll verify that. And meanwhile, guys, do you have any questions? Anyone tried VNet peering? किसी ने कुछ try किया अब तक? Did you guys get any questions? So these are the two virtual machines you have created, right?
Yes.
Okay, I will be opening this. I'll open this configuration, and guys, you check and let me know if you think something is missing here. Okay. So the practical here is VNet peering you're talking about, right, Yogesh?
Yes.
So guys, we are dealing with VNet peering practical here, which we discussed yesterday in detail. Just sort of revision. Consider this is a revision. So first thing I see, one VNet is in Sweden. The another one is in Central India. So what kind of VNet peering it will be? If it works, what kind of VNet peering it is?
Global one.
Global.
Global VNet peering, right? Now let's go to machine. So this is the machine which is there in Sweden, and it has IP 10.2.0.4. And there is a machine in India, and I'm not just going by the name, guys. Okay, I'm referring here. India से मेरा मतलब है यहाँ पर Central India, and this is in Sweden. So if I go to this machine, it has 10.1.0.4.
Let me try.
10.1, 10.2. ठीक है. So how will you start, guys? We'll log into machine later. First, could any one of you guide me step by step? VNet peering किस तरह से होगी? In detail, please. कि कहाँ से होगी, किस वाले पे मैं फंस जाऊंगा, क्या फैक्टर्स चेक करने हैं?
I believe Sohail bhai will go to first virtual network.
Which virtual network?
Any machines like
Any machines virtual network. Fine. So I select this virtual network. Okay. What next?
and then we'll go to peering.
Either from here or
Yeah,
from
from
here.
here also. Yeah.
Yes.
you can go from-
Okay. Now what?
select the.
Okay. So if it
it's
wasn't
there
here,
already.
we will
It's there already.
add one.
Yeah.
If it is
Yes.
here, we will check this one. Now, what does it say? This network is peering fully synchronized. You have given the name India to Europe. Traffic is allowed. This is allowed. Virtual network gateway, I haven't selected. That is fine. Which is the remote virtual network, right? So here you can check the remote virtual network. कि किस network से connect किया है.
Yes. The other network, right? The India one.
This is your VNet India.
Yeah. So other one.
We are on your VNet India. Okay. ये नाम तो आपने दिया है. Fine. VNet का नाम क्या है ये आपके peering का नाम है. It could be anything. Okay. So your India VNet India, you're trying to pair it with your which VNet? This is VNet Europe VNet. Hence naming convention को हमेशा अच्छे से follow करना बहुत easy होगा. कहीं पर आप region का नाम first लिख रहे हो, कहीं पर आप VNet first लिख रहे हो. So थोड़ा सा confusion create होता है इन सब से. This is very small setup, practice है इसलिए चल जाता है. When you go to big setup, ये बहुत ज्यादा confusion create करेगा. जब thousands के नंबर में आते हैं ना VNet वगैरह, तब कुछ भी नहीं समझ में आएगा आपको. So इसीलिए day one से नेमिंग कन्वेंशन जो है आपका काफी क्लियर होना चाहिए. ठीक है. So this is done. I'll go to another VNet now. I'll go to this VNet and check यहाँ पर भी है क्या. Okay, so I see it here. Traffic network, it says allow. Traffic forwarded from network, it is allowed. ठीक है. This is the IP which is being allowed from other network, IP range. Okay, so this looks good. Anyone of you who thinks ke this is not good या कोई configuration सही नहीं है? You can log in and check. All of you have access. You can log in and check to Yogesh's machine. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll try to log in to this machine and we'll see if it is, if they are pinging to each other. So first I'm taking this machine. So this is the first machine we are trying to log in. This is 10.1.0.4. Right, and now we'll go to this machine, which is 10.2.0.4. And this is European machine, the one which is in Sweden. I hope all of you are getting what we are trying to do here, right? No confusion.
Yes, sir.
So these are two machines which Yogesh Bhai has created. Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, there's power cut, so it got one screen. I'll quickly reset it. Just give me a
Just an
minute.
update. So why I'm also simultaneously working on the office shift, so won't be able to much communicate on the call.
That's fine. Sorry, who was that? I am not able to see the
Imran,
screen.
Imran,
Imran
Imran,
Bhai.
Imran.
Okay, okay, Imran Bhai. No problem.
Okay, so thank you.
Okay, guys, can you see my screen again? Guys, can you hear me and see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the Europe machine which Yogesh bhai has created. Let's check the IP address of this machine. So the IP address is 10.2.0.4. Now we have to check if we are able to ping this from the machine which he has created in India region. So this is India VM which he has created. We already saw the VNet peering setup configuration which he has done. I did not find any issue in that. Let's see now how it works here. So this is 10.1.0.4. So from this IP we have to ping to this IP. Now let's check if this is working. And from here we have to ping 10.1.0.4. And why am I putting this -T? I explained it yesterday.
It will keep pinging like
For continuous pings. Yeah.
Right. Continuous ping. If I just type it once, वो 4 बार ping करेगा and then it will leave it, right? तो बार बार मुझको try करते रहना. But it is not pinging now. So is there some issue with your VNet peering, or is it some OS level issue? How to figure it out? There's a way you can go to portal and you can rectify this from here also. I'm not sure if I have already shown this to you guys or not, but you can go to connectivity option होता है यहाँ पर एक connection. Okay, where am I now? This one. Okay, I am on Europe machine. So what I want to check is from my IP address. From my IP address, is it pinging or is it taking RDP? Anything? Is that port open? Is it open on my NSG level, or do we have connectivity? So this is the one method we have, but I do not want to try it now. You might get confused here. So the best option as of now we have, in fact, more than option, this should be a prerequisite or pre-checks, which we have been doing when we do the practical. So best option is come to your OS and check at your OS level first. In live environment, it will be easier for you. No, telnet is a different thing. Telnet is handy it is, right? Telnet is to check if any port is open. I want to check any specific port, right? Here I want to see if connectivity is there. As of now we don't have a connectivity here, right? So to check that, there are two methods. One, I can yes, I was saying कि live environment में इस तरह की situation में नहीं फंसोगे आप, because there will be in this subnet and the other subnet or VNets, you will have thousands of servers. तो अगर दो नहीं ping कर रहे, you could pick another server and try pinging. If any of those servers are pinging, you can simply come to a conclusion that your VNet peering is fine. Why? Because other servers are pinging to each other, and then you can put it on the server team that there is some issue or there is some setting which is blocking the traffic at OS level. This is not a network issue. This is not at portal level. Did you guys get it?
yes.
So one method is you can go to portal and check that way. The simplest method is you just log into some other server and try pinging some other server. One server from this VNet, one server from this VNet. And if those are pinging, you can take a screenshot वगैरह ticket में assign upload कर दो and simply mention that these two servers which belong to same VNet, same subnet, they are pinging to each other, which means there is some blockage at the OS level. Then this is Windows teams or their job to do it. Okay? But now let's try to do it, what we can do about it. As of now, for practice, we have only one server, और थोड़ी बहुत इसकी भी practice देख लो तो कोई बुराई नहीं है. So I am on this server जहां से हम लोग ping कर रहे हैं. Which server is this? This is India server. Now understand guys, this traffic is ये इसको यहाँ पर भेज रहा है which is being blocked somewhere. नेटवर्क कनेक्टिविटी है, ठीक है, नेटवर्क कनेक्टिविटी नहीं होता तो दैट इज अ डिफरेंट केस, तब हम वीनेट पेयरिंग पे काम करते हैं. एंड वी आर जस्ट अज्यूमिंग कि नेटवर्क कनेक्टिविटी है एज ऑफ नाउ, मतलब हम समझते हैं कि हमारा जो कॉन्फ़िगरेशन हमने किया है दैट इज फाइन. बट दिस इज हाउ इट वर्क्स कि आप लोगों को धीरे धीरे ही करके एक एक स्टेप करके एलिमिनेट करना होता है कि दिस इज फाइन, दिस इज वर्किंग, नाउ लेट्स वर्क ऑन द नेक्स्ट इशू. मतलब एक इशू को आपको सेग्रीगेट करना होता है. यू कैन नॉट सिंपली जंप एंड स्टार्ट वर्किंग ऑन ऑल ऑफ देम. Check one component at a time. If it is working fine, leave it aside, check the another component. So this machine is pinging this machine is pinging this machine. Okay. But as of now, the traffic is not flowing. If you see, दोनों भी तरह से packets drop हो रहे हैं. By the way, you can open multiple sessions of PowerShell. I have opened 2 PowerShell sessions on this machine. So using one PowerShell session, I want to turn off the firewall, because what I think it's just the firewall issue, and Yogesh already informed that he did not turn off the firewall. So let's try doing that. What we'll do is first we'll turn off the PowerShell. So I'm just doing it on one machine. What should be the case? Should the traffic on for both of them or just one of them? For one of them is already started. Will it start here as well?
भाई दोनों पे करना पड़ेगा इस राइट ओएस लेवल.
Right. Why? Because see, ये भी हो जाता ना, then you are free. You can say that network connectivity is there. That is the reason at least this one is trying to ping. ठीक है, network connectivity अगर नहीं होती तो ये ping होता ही नहीं. It means now network connectivity is there. This traffic is pinging. This machine is able to talk to this machine. But still, when this machine says something, it is being blocked at this machine's level. So now the next step is I have to do something on this machine. Now, what is that something? We all know we have to simply come here and turn off the firewall. The moment I turn off the firewall on this one, the left side machine, that will start pinging. And it has started pinging. Is it clear, guys? VNet peering to everyone.
Yes sir.
Anyone else who tried and stopped and stuck? This was Yogesh's practical. Yogesh bhai tried and he was stuck somewhere. So we continued that practical from there. Anyone else who tried and got stuck or got any questions? While those two machines are pinging, let me go to one of the machines. Is please practice. Unless you practice, you're not going to learn. Trust me with this. No matter आप कितना पढ़ लो, कितना इस session को attend कर लो, it is not going to help. I'm deleting this VNet peering from one of the peering. So is it deleted from both of them? Or is it deleted from only one? किस तरह से होगा? एक तरह से पिंग होता होगा पिछली बार जैसे देखा था हमने OS वाला जैसे, या it has stopped the complete communication?
Complete communication.
Yes. OS level is a different thing क्योंकि ये दो individual OS है. ठीक है guys? These are two different individual operating systems. So you do it here something else. यहाँ पर कुछ अलग कर रहे हो वो एक अलग चीज है. But VNet peering, I already told you, from one portal itself you are handling both of the VNets. Do we have Kumail? No. Guys, what I'll do today, I hope you get time. Today I'll give an assignment to all of you. Maybe you can create a VNet at your end, and I'll assign you to someone, and the other person can create a VNet, and both of you try doing the VNet peering. Okay, one person should create it in your own resource group. The other person should create it in his or her own resource group. And it's not a school. I hope you understand कि मैंने जो दो लोग बता दिए उन्हीं के साथ में, if you are comfortable with someone else, अकेले करना है जैसे भी करना है. I'm just assigning a task with 2 people, one task, 2 people, one task. I'll just go randomly looking at this. rest, however you want to do it. The ultimate aim is you should practice. So now I hope you can see the moment I deleted this VNet peering, these two networks, they have stopped talking to each other. So I hope it's clear to everyone, VNet peering, what is it? Anyone has any questions? Okay, so Yogesh, I'll delete this infrastructure now. Unless you want to practice on this again.
No, you can leave it.
Okay, now let's see. There are a few options which we left while creating VNet. So we'll cover them, we'll talk about them, we'll discuss them. However, overall VNet जो है यही पूछा जाएगा आपसे, इसी तरह का होगा. ये concept आपको अच्छे से आना चाहिए. Now there are several ways and several flavors of VNet. I will start reading them now. We'll start practicals for them as well. Okay. So what is a VNet peering? Who can explain a VNet peering in your own words? Now all of you have seen. So what is a VNet peering? Not looking for any jargon, anything. As a layman, how you can explain it to someone? What is a VNet peering?
With VNet peering, we can establish connection between two different virtual networks, be it locally or globally.
So what do you mean by local and global?
Local means in the same region, and globally we can peer from different regions as well, virtual networks which are in different regions.
Right. So this is done, then this part is done. All of you now know. If anyone is asking you in an interview, थोड़ा सा scenario बनाकर अगर देता है कि that I have a server in Europe and I have another server in US, that is in different. And when I say in Europe and when I say in US, so do I have to mention that these are in two different VNets, or is it implied? Can you be in Europe and have a VNet in US? Is it possible? Not talking
It's
about the
already
resource
implied.
group, okay? Not talking about the resource group. Resource group can be anywhere and you can create it anywhere. But the moment you say one machine is in Europe, it is implied that it is somewhere in Europe's VNet. The one machine is in US, so it is in different region. So it's a different VNet. Got it? You cannot be in Europe and use a VNet which is there in US. Is it clear, guys, to everyone? Because not every interviewer will explain this to you. So the moment they say that I have one VNet or one network of several servers in Europe and another network in US, and I'm planning to host an application in Europe because my expected spectators are in Europe, but I want to keep the database in US due to some compliance. But there is no connectivity, and I want you to give me some solution. So there you can explain this VNet peering. Clear, guys? Which VNet peering will you pitch when it comes to Europe and US?
Global.
And within US, let's say East US to West US?
Local.
It is still global. Two VNets in same region, local. Two VNets in different regions. What are regions? Regions are part of geography. In US, there are multiple regions. So East US and West US, these are two different regions. So if there is a VNet peering between East US and West US, it is still called a global VNet peering. Okay, don't look them from the country perspective. So just because I say US and Europe वो global हो जाएगा and US में होगा तो वो local होगा, that is not the case. I am sure you guys understood it. वो कभी कभार हो जाता है, कभी typing में, कभी बोलने के flow में, but your concept should be clear. in an interview, even if you answer it incorrectly at the beginning, but you correct it, that is fine. ठीक है, flow में हो जाता है, that is fine, but you should know the concept. Your concept about it, it should be clear. So I hope it is clear to everyone, right? If I have a region in central India, another one is in South India, and if I start pairing them, will it be global or local? Yes, guys, two VNets, central India and South India, and I'm doing a VNet pairing. Is it global or local?
Global.
Yes, I hope it is clear to everyone now. Okay, now VNet pairing, here I have mentioned the steps and few more points to say in an interview answer. So you can set up this between two virtual networks on an Azure platform. VNets can be in same region or different regions. If in same region, they're called local peering. If in different region, they're called global peering. CIDR blocks should be unique to set up peering. What does it mean? इसका recent example क्या हुआ था? Who can explain?
In yesterday class, the both machine have like same IP address, right?
Right. Same CIDR का मतलब जो कल हुआ था हमारे साथ, that is what we are talking about. दोनों भी almost same IP, almost नहीं exact same IP मिल गया था. Got it, guys? Is it clear? Anyone has any doubt? Anyone has any question towards this? CIDR block should be in unique to set up peering. Okay. Traffic flow over private network using Azure backbone network. Leave it. VNet connection using VPN gateways, virtual network gateways. We'll start this topic, but post this session. We have 4 minutes. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Post that, we'll start this one. ये थोड़ा सा confusion create करेगा, इसमें बहुत ज़्यादा components involved होंगे. Hence I have mentioned steps also. काफी steps इसमें लिखे हैं. Now what we have been doing is मैंने अपने ही subscription में दो ये कर लिए, दो VNet बना लिए, right? Okay, let me give you another example and we'll do a practical of that. तो थोड़ा सा आप लोगों को और easy होगा and then you will understand it. Now what we have been doing is we have been creating two VNets in same subscription. मेरे ही एक subscription में हम लोगों ने किया है. But now what if there is a merger of companies or there is some collaboration? किसी तरह का ये है that company A and company B, they have two different subscriptions, they have two different tenants, and now they want to I hope you understand when I say tenant. What do you understand by tenant and what do you understand by subscription? Who can quickly explain?
Tenant is a company and subscription that is which is used for payment purposes.
Right, subscription we can say
billing purpose.
maybe different departments वगैरह,
Billing,
right?
yeah.
So first practical today we'll do is different subscriptions, right? Like one of you, maybe any volunteer will do. Anyone who's using laptop can do this. So I'll do it in this Tsoft wala, or यहाँ पर who has access? Let me quickly check. So now we are doing a VNet peering. What we have been doing till now is VNet peering between two virtual networks which are in same subscription, irrespective of the region. I hope now it is clear, right? Region or subscription में confusion नहीं है कोई, right, guys? Anyone who has confusion between region or इसमें? Region is a different thing, geographical चीज हो गई वो. I'm talking about the subscription. Now, any one of you who is a part of this subscription, create one virtual machine and one VNet, and I'll use another subscription. Let me check who all are here. So do we have Amit? Oh. Srishti, are you using laptop or phone?
Laptop.
Would you like to create a machine with VNet?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I think you have your account here in this subscription. So guys, one virtual machine and one complete setup. Let's say infrastructure we are talking about, right? One infrastructure we will be having in this subscription. Okay, but he has only one subscription, I guess. Let me check. Or no, I think we do not have any tenant where we have two subscriptions. Or I have mine, but that is pay as you go. That's fine. We can use that. Are you guys getting it? What I'm trying to say, that there are two practicals I'm talking about. First one we did same subscription, suppose same tha. Now I'm looking for same tenant and two subscriptions, something like this. Okay. This one is disabled, so we have two subscriptions. I will use one. One of you could use this one. But Srishti, you do not have account in this one. We'll have to select another one. Juhi, are you using laptop?
Yes.
So please create one in your resource group, one machine, VNet, everything. Okay. Guys, will resume in 5 minutes. Meanwhile, let them create. Okay, we'll resume at 16:45.
Okay.
I'm stopping it now.